We have a truly disastrous situation unfolding.
Once again, we have faced a day of fear.
A state of emergency has been declared.
The way this is shaping up, this could be a real tragedy.
Another U.S. embassy is under attack, this time in Turkey.
3 people have been killed.
Suicide bomber who detonated an explosive device.
Chaos at the scene, emergency crews responding.
A shooting at a Navy yard in Washington, D.C.
Multiple people down.
Actions by the police officers, without question, help to reduce the number of lives lost.
It's a really serious structural fire.
At least 20 buildings destroyed.
And just how quickly it has spread.
Firefighters went through hell to put this fire out.
Families stranded by the floods.
Tonight, across Colorado, the mission is clear.
The mission is search and rescue.
We've been trying to train across the state for unexpected eventualities.
We've just gotten word of not 1 but 2 explosions near the finish line.
Dozens of people have been seriously injured.
Some of the victims without limbs.
There are blood smears on the sidewalk.
Moments like these, terrible as they are, don't show our weakness, they show our strength.
When 2 powerful bombs were detonated by domestic terrorists close to the Boston Marathon finish line, Boston's public safety officials were prepared to respond. This is in part thanks to their participation in Urban Shield.
First responders right on the scene of the marathon. They rose to the occasion.
You heard it on the news. The commissioner from Boston thanked and credited Urban Shield with the saving of many lives during that incident.
Rich Serino said our success in Boston was not an accident, and I firmly believe that.
Kurt Schwartz commended Urban Shield with allowing first responders to hone the skills that prepared them to respond to the attack.
Let's go. Wait, hands on your head. Many of the people who were involved in the Boston Marathon bombing response credit Urban Shield with helping them be better prepared.
Urban Shield provides that training. It provides that venue that you otherwise may not have to be ready.
Every year, the Urban Shield full-scale exercise is helping the region exercise all of its capabilities, and it's taking a multidisciplinary approach.
Whether it's fire law, EMS, health, without Urban Shield, we wouldn't have these opportunities to work together and to forecast ahead of what could be the next attack.
So many entities, disciplines, and agencies benefit from this event. Really is about enhancing all of the emergency response community.
It has been very effective in enhancing our capabilities.
Urban Shield is that mechanism that lends itself to learning from past situations to ensure that we have a successful outcome if we're ever confronted with those types of situations.
Really benefits the teams to allow them the opportunity to become better, be more proficient, so when they are back at home, they're able to effectively protect their community and serve with pride and honor.
It's one of the best investments we can make to keep Americans safe.
This is enabling us to really practice the true reality.
That's why we're here now for Urban Shield, is to train our first responders to be in a position to prevent that loss of life. We all understand that it's not a matter of if an incident's going to occur. We've seen repeatedly over the last 20, 30 years or more that it's a matter of when the incident's going to occur.
Our first responders are well trained, equipped, and safe, and prepared to respond to a critical incident.
Is in the planning and the teamwork and the relationship building with all of the emergency response community.
We're here for today and we'll be here for tomorrow, no matter what the situation comes.
Training under stress, under time, under duress. This real-world application only enhances our capabilities and prepares us better for the next call that we'll get.
At the end of the day, we all share in one common goal and one common purpose.
Always on duty, always ready to respond.
I interpret we have the watch to mean that collectively, us as first responders, no matter what discipline we're in.
We who have responsibility in the intelligence community, the law enforcement community,
whether we're firefighters, whether we're emergency management personnel,
bomb squad, hazardous material, the list goes on and on.
It's our responsibility to keep our communities safe.
All of these different entities who have a vested interest in making sure our communities continue to be safe.
We know that we need to be prepared to respond to any kind of event.
Our fundamental responsibility as first responders is to the communities that we serve.
Giving our citizens solace in the fact that your first responder community is out there.
We have the watch.
We have the watch.
We have the watch.
We do have the watch, and we're ready to respond.